IEEE Tech Sangam, our university technical fest. Tech Sangam is more than a festival, it is a celebration of knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. It's where the brightest mind come together to share ideas, spark creativity, and build the future. And this hackathon has been a shining example of that spirit. Over the past 24 hours, we have been dive head first into complex problems, work together across disciplines, and develop creative solutions with passion and precision. You brought your ideas to life not just through code, but through collaboration, resilience, and relentlessly curiosity. With these marking words, I welcome you all for the valedictory ceremony of IEEE Tech Sangam 2025. With the blessings of Honorable Founder President, Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, we warmly welcome our eminent dignitaries, respected guests, faculty members, and dear students. We are honored to have as our chief guest for today's function, Mr. Vinay Gule. A huge round of applause for him. Our guest of honor, Mr. Manish Saha. Our eminent guest, Mr. Anirudh Vaidya. We are glad to have joined by Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of MIT-ADT University, Dr. Ramchandra Pujari sir, and Mohit Dubey sir, University Dean Academics, Professor Dr. Rajneesh Kaur Sachdev ma'am, and all the heads of 4 clusters, faculty members, and my dear students, and above all, the participants. We gather not as an individual from different walk of life, but as a one family, united in our esteemed dream of peaceful world. On this day, let's open our heart and join hands in the hope that kindness, compassion, and understanding, with prevailing over hatred and division as a world peace prayer. Request you all to please kindly stand up for the prayer.
नमो जियाद्या वेद प्रतिपाद्या जय जय स्वसंवेद्या आत्मरूपा देवातूति गणेषु सकलार्थमतिप्रकाशु म्हणे निवृत्तिदासु अवधारि गोदी गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Thank you, everyone. Extend this warm embrace to our dignitaries, guests, and each one of you present here. Now I invite Professor Dr. Reena Pagare, convener of IEEE Tech Sangam, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Shubhra. A very good afternoon to all the participants. I know it has been a long 24 hours journey. You have been working from yesterday since 10 a.m. And here we today have gathered for the valedictory program of IEEE Tech Sangam and collaborative event between IEEE Bombay section and IEEE Pune section, supported by IEEE EMBS Pune chapter and IEEE Computer Society Pune chapter in association with School of Computing. Obviously, without them, that is not possible. So I would take this honor to welcome all our guests who are present today for this program. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome to our grand finale of IEEE Tech Sangam 2025 Valedictory Program, a national level hackathon where we have brilliant minds across the country who have participated in this hackathon in the different domains of healthcare, smart city, sustainability, and AI. I welcome my special welcome to our chief guest today. We have Mr. Vinay Ghule, who is director at Principal Financial Group. I also welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Manish Saha, who is engineering manager at Philips India. We also have with us today Mr. Aniruddha Shahapurkar, who is at working with Niti Aayog as Professor of Practice, who has joined us today as invited guest and also as jury members. So it's indeed an honor to have all of you today for this valedictory program, and the jury mostly being from technical domain. We have with us Dr. Jayashree Ahir, who has joined us as a jury, external jury member. We had Mr. Manish Saha as an external jury member. We also had Mr. Aniruddha as external jury member, along with few internal jury members who were part of this evaluation for the entire hackathon. I know it has crossed the time that we were supposed to start, but then it is a recognition of how critical we were in our jury evaluation for today's hackathon. So we had around 47 teams who were participating today, out of which there were 25 teams which were shortlisted, and those 25 teams were evaluated by the jury members. And out of those 25, we had 10 teams who had been again evaluated by another set of jury, and then we had finalized the winners. So it was a huge task for us to look into all the evaluations of all the 47 teams. And I congratulate all the mentors, all the juries who have been relentlessly working on this activity since yesterday. There were 4 mentoring sessions which has happened. So I thank all the mentors who were there, stayed overnight with us, and mentored the students to do their best in this technical event. With this, I would also like to give a brief statistics of we had around 25 teams from Maharashtra. We had around 6 teams from Tamil Nadu. We had 4 teams from Gujarat. There were 2 teams from Rajasthan, 2 teams from Madhya Pradesh, 2 teams from Uttar Pradesh, and there were teams from Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Karnataka also. So it was indeed a national hackathon where we had participation from almost every state in India. And I welcome you all to this valedictory program. And it was indeed a technical fest which we had, hosting you all over here for last 24 hours. So thank you, and looking forward to the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing our guests. In every gathering, there are special people whose presence add grace and meaning to the occasion. Today, we are truly honored to have with us the dignitaries whose contribution and values align beautifully with the spirit of peace we celebrate. Now, I request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Ramachandra Pujeri, sir, to please welcome our chief guest, Mr. Vinay Ghule, with our felicitation. Mr. Vinay Ghule. He is a software engineer leader with over 24 years of experience. Currently serving as a director of software engineering at Global Capability Center of Principal Financial Group. He leads a high-performing engineering team of 400+ members. Now, I request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mohit Dubey sir, to please welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Manish Saha. Mr. Saha is an engineering manager with over 22 years of experience in multinational companies, leading high impact teams in product development, innovation, and technology management. He has guided diverse engineering teams across medical device manufacturing. Now, I request University Dean, Professor Dr. Rajneesh Kaur Sachdev ma'am, to please felicitate our eminent guest, Mr. Anirudh Vaidya Shahapure. Mr. Shahapure is a distinguished professional with over 25 years of extensive managerial and technical experience spanning Asia, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. He possesses deep expertise in electrical and electronics component manufacturing and energy management. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, everyone, and I request the dignitaries to kindly take their seats. So today we have our guest of honor, Mr. Manish Saha. Sir is currently an engineering manager to and innovation lead at Philips India, where he leads embedded development for CT, MRI, and DXR systems, while driving technology innovation across multiple product lines. With over 20 years of engineering leadership experience, Sir has worked across healthcare, IoT-enabled consumer appliances, and industrial controls, collaborating with global teams in India, US, China, and Mexico. Sir also holds multiple US patents in appliance automation and HMI technology and is deeply passionate about mentoring engineers and fostering a culture of innovation. Sir is an engineering manager with over 22 years of experience, also in multinational companies, which leads high-impact teams in product development, innovation, and technology management. We welcome you, sir, and we request you to kindly address our young minds present over here.
Good afternoon. Can I hear you back? Good afternoon. Okay, I think 24 hours of coding. Has it boiled down? Okay, so, okay, I hate to stand here, but today as I stand and look at you, I see future leaders. If you are in this room, you are one of those, I would say, 10%, which 90% of the people dream of coming. So congratulate yourself. If you are in this room, then you have made it, you have proved it, you have, you come to the situation and then delivered it, okay? So first thing that you need to do is pat your back. I think you all deserve it. And event like this one, Hackathon, I hate to give a winner, I would say, and it is very difficult for people or a judge to get some or a one best out of best. It is very difficult. So sitting in a position, maybe we gave our best thought with what is applicable as an innovation and try to judge, I would say, one specific thing, maybe. I think, but I would really emphasize, if you have made it to this room, then you are already the 10%, which rest of the world dreams of coming. So with that, I will say, when you look at an issue or when you are in a hackathon, what are things that you should look at? And specific to this event and few advice, I would say, targeted to this audience. I would like to keep before, just as an advice that you should carry your entire life. The first thing that you should look into, instead of technology, look at the problem. Now, what is the problem that you are solving? I think that is the key thing. although technology comes, but it comes second. What comes first is the problem that you are solving and who are you solving it for. Those are things which should first come into your mind. If you look as a, if you want to project yourself as a solution oriented uh, person, you, even before you write the first line of code, you should ask the question why and whom am I doing this for. I think that is what is going to take you to the next level. You are already, one of the best, as I said, but systematic thinking while you are doing a solution for a society is very important. So I think importance to going deeper into the problem and also understand where or whom are you providing the solution for is very critical to your I think for a solution of a society that you are trying to look at. Okay. Then there is the next piece that I want to highlight here. I think that is the how part. Okay, so finding a problem, I would say I'm associating it a what problem are you finding for? But there is one how piece. And that how piece, I go with the formula of T square C, you know. So T square and C, the first T that I love to take up is team. Work as a team. If you are working as an individual, success will be quick, but it will not be steady. वो बोलते हैं ना चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ने जैसा. So if you want to go fast, maybe sometimes going single is good. But if you want a steady solution, then you have to work as a team. You should know how to work as a team. You need to keep your ego aside, keep the purpose, give priority to your purpose. So working as a team is very, very important in the industry. Now, next T that I would want to focus here is the timeline. So the timeline of doing a thing is very important. But that doesn't mean that you have a deadline and we mujhe hit karna hi hai. This is kind of a date that no. Timeline does not tell you that you hit for a deadline. If you don't meet that deadline, then you are gone. No, that's not what you think. The way to deal with it is break your timeline into milestones. Small milestones, small achievable milestones. So if you have a long way to go, what is your first milestone? It could be 10 parts of one, which is M0 of the 10 parts to be coming. But if you reach the M0, then you need to see how am I doing? Do I need to replan, or do I need to look at my overall plan? So every time when I say timeline, you need to break your small break into small activities which will be your milestones, and every milestone you should think. I think these are the two things very important, I would say, for overall success of ideas. Now, can anybody guess what is the C out of the T square C? Well, yeah, I think communication. So remember the formula T square C every time in your life, and team, timeline, and communication. You should be able to articulate your idea in a clear, understandable way when you are presenting your idea. Not only on a hackathon, but if you are in your professional world and you are not able to articulate your idea in a understandable way, in a simple way, then it is very difficult to get success. So I think all these things in one person is very difficult to get. And that is the reason you need to work as a team. So with that thought, I think two key things: look at the problem, Remember the T square C formula? I think with those thoughts, I would like to take a pause. And one last message, I would say. So in an event like this, there will be some people who will win or some people who may be disheartened. But what do you carry from event like this one is your mindset, the mindset to solve problems, to jump into a problem, prove yourself, and take it to a level where you are able to demonstrate. That mindset, nobody is going to take it away from you. And that is what you need to take as a gift from this event. Right? I think with that, I will conclude my session. I would say more shortly, it will say. And best of luck for the announcements to be coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manish sir, for sharing your experiences and insights with all these young minds here today. So next we have our chief guest for today, Mr. Vinay Ghule. With over 24 years of experience in the software industry, sir is a director of software engineering at the Global Capability Center, GCC, of Principal Financial Group. He leads a high-performing team of 400 plus engineers across 3 market centers in the benefits and protection division, driving strategic priorities and impactful initiatives as one cohesive unit. He's also known for combining strategic vision, execution excellence, and people leadership. He has played a pivotal role in transforming the GCC into a key global delivery enabler. His expertise includes building high-performing teams, developing leaders, and delivering measurable business value through business acumen and technology expertise. He's also an SPC4 certified leader and also has driven lean and agile transformations using Scrum and SAF frameworks and managed organizational change in partnership with US counterparts. As a former tech startup co-founder, he brings deep business insight and is also guided by a philosophy of empowerment, innovation, and collaboration. We welcome you, sir, here, and I now invite Mr. Vinay Ghule, sir, to kindly address us.
Good afternoon, all. I know 24 hours and few hours waiting here. I see some sleepy faces. And that's perfectly all because you've been working very hard. How many of you are visiting this campus for the first time? 90% of you visiting this campus for the first time. Every time I visit this campus, I have a very magical experience. Today, after coming here for multiple times, today I visited world's largest dome called World Peace Dome. Have you noticed a bigger dome here? So whenever you visit next time, I would highly encourage you to go and visit this. So this place, this university has celebrated its 10th foundation day yesterday. I hope you might have heard it somewhere, but you were locked in a room for 24 hours, so you might not have got time to think about all these aspects. But 10th year since its foundation has been a magical progress. So I visit every year, so I see, every time I come here, I see a new development which happens. So with that, when I see what's happening in the industry today, so I'm going to bring some industry perspectives because I've worked in the industry for more than 2 decades. And I was thinking what should be my message to this group because you have been building things for last 24 hours. So when I think of what's happening, when I think about this event, it reminded me a few lines from a song from a movie, 3 Idiots. Have you watched 3 Idiots, all of you? Can you raise hands if you watched 3 Idiots? Wonderful, okay. And the famous song, there are a couple of lines which go by saying, give me some sunshine. I'm not going to sing, by the way. I'm going to just recite the lines. I'm not a good singer. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain. Give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again, right? So I see that for all of us, somebody has listened and given us an opportunity to do something different. So from industry, from academia, We are at the crossroads because the way generative AI is evolving today, it's giving us that another opportunity to do things which we could not have done because there are entry barriers, used to be entry barriers. Those entry barriers have lowered now because of the generative AI. And I'm just hoping that when you were building for last 24 hours, you would have leveraged generative AI, either ChatGPT, Perplexity, Grok, or whatever. How many of you used generative AI in last 24 hours while building things? Good. I would like, so whenever you build things next time, see how can you use generative AI, all of you, whether it's in the healthcare domain, whether it's in the blockchain, whether it's in the smart city, or whatever field. So think about how can I use generative AI so that I can solve industry problems. Manish sir mentioned about thinking about solving problems, not just about technology. So only one message for this group and for the institution and each one of you is when you pass out, let's say a student in the first year, second year, third year, but primarily when you start your journey in the engineering, when you pass out, you should not only pass out with a degree in hand. My suggestion is you should pass out with degree as well as 2 to 3 years of experience in hand. Do you get that? Not just degree certificate, but 2 to 3 years equivalent industry experience in your hand when you walk out of the institution or you complete your engineering. That's the vision we need to think. Because today, whatever tools and technologies we use in industry, you have access to it. Earlier, there used to be barriers, but this generative AI has lowered that barrier. So you have equal opportunity, you have equal access to what we use in the industry. Then what's the problem? 24 hours used to be a very short time. Before generative AI, building things would take months, weeks, sometimes years. But generative AI can give you power to build things in days, hours, even if you do not understand technology. That's the power the technology has brought in each one of us' hand. So keep this thing in mind when you go back to your college, your institution, talk to your professors saying, hey, how can I get 2 to 3 years of experience after I complete my education? So this is an opportunity for each one of you, for the professors, and for the institutions. So these three things coming together, you don't need money, you don't need funding. Work as a trio. Student, faculty, and the institution, you can build things on the campus. You have plenty of opportunities to build things and build real things which you can use yourself, which your institution can use, and which your prospective students can use. So that's the only message I have, that start utilizing these tools, connect with your seniors who are working in the industry and see how they're using it. People like us are more than happy to come and help. You should be pulling things. Don't wait that somebody will come and push you. I think that push can come naturally, should come naturally within. So when these three things come together, the professors, the students, and the institution, magical things can happen. And you don't need to really think about what is happening in the industry, how can I catch up with what's going on. So I hope I will leave you with this thought that think about building things on the campus, connect with your seniors, connect with people like us, start using platforms like LinkedIn so that you know what's happening in the world. So just to conclude, Manish sir said it's not only about winning. So my message to you is sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. It's not about losing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So with that, I would like to wish you all the best. Do not worry about what happens today here. You have experienced a great thing today. You built certain things which not many people do. So wish you all the best, and feel free to reach out. Feel free to reach out to your colleagues, your seniors, and industry people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring message here today. And we are really grateful for the time you took to be here to make this event more meaningful. So today we take a special moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to the true driving force of this event, which is nothing but our event coordinators. Let's have a huge round of applause for the event coordinators. And I would request our dignitaries to kindly felicitate our event coordinators, Dr. Nitin More, sir, Professor Vilas Khedekar, Professor Suresh Kapre, and Professor Tripti Kudale. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the coordinators here, without which this event wouldn't have been a success. Let's keep the claps rolling in, students, faculties. Round of applause for all our event coordinators here today for IEEE Tech Sangam 2025. And as we all know, innovation doesn't happen in isolation. Behind every great idea, there is guidance, encouragement, and a constructive feedback. Our mentors have been the guiding stars here, sharing their wisdom, solving challenges, and inspiring our participants to push beyond their limits. And our juries, with their keen eye, fair evaluation, and vast expertise, have ensured that every idea was judged not just on creativity, but also on its potential impact. So on behalf of the organizing team and our participants, we once again extend our deepest gratitude to each of our mentor and juries who are present here today. And I would once again request our dignitaries to kindly felicitate our juries. To begin with, Ms. Jayashree Ghorpade. May I please request ma'am to come on the stage here. Dr. Santosh Darade. Dr. P.D. Patil. Dr. Harshad Lokhande. Let's have a huge round of applause for our juries and mentors here. Dr. Santosh Darade. Dr. Harshad Lokhande. Dr. Suvarna Joshi. Let's keep the claps rolling in, everyone. Next, Dr. Pranav Chipalkatti. Professor Bhagyashree Shenkar. Smita Gumaste. Next, I would like to call our mentors, Professor Dr. Mansi Bhosle, Dr. Atul Thakre, Dr. Sagar Tambe, Dr. Nitish Das, Professor Swapnil Chaudhary, let's keep the claps rolling in, everyone. Yes. So our mentors and juries have really tried hard to give a very fair evaluation for all our teams. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I would now take the privilege of inviting our respected jury member, Mr. Anirudh Vaidya. He's a recognized professor of practice by NITI Aayog, and also he's an awardee of Vishwakarma 2022-23 CIDC NITI Aayog. He is the Chairman Commendation Award for his contribution to Indian industry. And now I would request Sir to kindly share his expert comments, observations, and words of encouragement with all our young minds here. Let's welcome Sir.
Good afternoon. Actually, the chief guest, there should not be any address. So I will just quickly say two things. When I got the invitation for this as a jury, the first thing comes into my mind is it's in Marathi. जो जो म्या देखला गुण तो तो म्या गुरु केला. So it says this, that whatever I can see intelligence in someone else's, he is my guru. So here also, when I was looking at all your innovations, ideas, and assessing those, it comes to most of the things like I have learned it lot many things today. And then you have done a very excellent, great job. Again, both of our guests and the honorable members and this who have talked, they have said that all the 24 hours you were working, and then the things which have come out, it's like your babies, right? So I would say all of those, what I have been judging those, please improve, put more efforts into it. Even if you lose, even if you win, there will be definitely a chance to improve that particular project. And then you never know. It's just like Sir said, you are the 10% of it, and then you can be a next startup, or you can be a next Bill Gates, or you can be a next Steve Jobs. So thank you very much for listening to me, and then all the best. And then I will just leave the stage because we are waiting for that announcement to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for addressing our students, budding engineers. Now, may I request any of the team members would like to share your experience of whole 24 hours practice of a hardcore practice, your coding, your mind maps. Any of the students who are interested, our volunteers will reach out to you soon. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Volunteers, please take your mic. That side. You can come here, over here. Okay, please continue from there. Thank you.
So my name is Jami Sayaksha and we are from Team Originators. So we came from Chennai to here. First of all, I just want to tell regarding the internship because I have participated, I have done the internship in IEEE MBS, which was conducted in the last month. So that was very interesting internship and mentors were really, they were supporting us a lot and we have learned how to write a research paper and also to submit, how to, how to submit in a conference related works. And through that way, we have came here to participate in IEEE Tech Sangam Hackathon. So this 24 hours hackathon, it was very interesting and it was very motivating for us. And I really want to thank the volunteers and the mentors who supported us a lot. And we were also required, we wanted some hardware components and they have helped us a lot. And thank you so much. And we have experienced very nice hackathon.
Thank you so much. May I know your name, please?
Akshaya.
Akshaya. Thank you so much, Akshaya, for sharing your views. Anyone else who was interested to share your views will be privileged. Yes, something is there in your heart but not coming to your mouth. Yes, we have someone.
First of all, my name is Kirti Vanan. Now I am coming from a war field actually. What happened yesterday? We the students were having a war with laptops, you know, facing different problems and like we are struggling to find the solution for the problems, you know. Like each had a unique skills. Everyone are showing their own skills and we are struggling to put our own project in front of us. So like again I said I am from Warfield now. Now only I got time to take rest. So as sir said, in a team there's a coordination must. So I feel that I had a great coordination from my team, and especially a great thanks goes to the event coordinators. You know, they took a great care. So I personally thank all of them. So I hope they are somewhere over there. वहाँ ऐसे बैठे हैं. Thanks a lot, and I had a great experience. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. We can understand your pain. You people are coming from war room. Anyone else, if anyone is interested, yes, we are very happy to share your views. Okay, so moving further, I would request our Pro Vice Chancellor from RIE and IR cluster, Professor Dr. Mohit Dubey sir, to please come and enlighten our wisdom students.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I know it's afternoon session and you have had your 24 hours struggle, and my friend said it was like a war room. So thank you for experiencing the war room at MIT-ADT University. When you are actually one of the sanest place on the country, in the country, when my friend mentioned about the largest world peace dome. So you actually have these two conflicting experiences right at one place. So. But thank you, Vinerji, Manishji, and Anurji for coming over. Thank you, Dr. Reena, for setting this up, a national hackathon. What a wonderful experience I'm pretty sure these guys would have. It's just that their fatigue isn't allowing them to speak probably. But I would once again welcome all of you who have come from far and wide places. I hope the university was able to take good care of you while you were fighting it out in the war front. But there were some other things that enabled you to, fight with your all might. The team would have taken good care of you. With that hope, let me just say this. It's probably the second biggest hackathon at a national level after Smart India Hackathon that I can see here at the campus with so much diversity from the country. Also, because I've been into this whole space for quite some time, let me just say this is just the beginning for you guys, right? I mean, whenever you win hackathons, I'm pretty sure no one remembers who won 2016-17 hackathon even at a national level, right? So I think unless and you build upon this, whatever the success that you would have got today, and when I mean success, it's not your awards, right? I don't even care about the awards. You know, the participation, as Vinay was mentioning about some of you, coming into this room itself makes you top 10% of the country, right? And when you take your projects from here onwards, I want you to guys to increase the TRL levels of what you have kind of built in last 24 hours. I'm assuming this is the all software edition of the hackathon, right? There was a bit of hardware. Oh, okay, then it's very difficult. I mean, to me, anything which is less than 5 days for a hackathon, as far as hardware is concerned, you'll not be able to do justice probably with that, right? And mind you, all these next set of innovations that we will be looking at, it will be a mix of hardware plus software, right? Some of the elements that were mentioned about the AI and Gen AI, that was like 2 years back. Now we are talking about the agentic AIs, right? I was at COEP, there's a whole group which was MIT Media Labs, you know, from Boston. One of the world's best researchers was there, and we were talking about all of this. So they're trying to build something called universe of AI agents, right? So your agents would start talking to each other. So each one of us will have our own agent. And, you know, whenever we were talking about earlier, as the software as a service, right? And now the world is talking about the service as a software, right? So where you have these sort of agents, and just to give you an example, right? So if I want to get my admission done here in one or the other institution, right? So I will tell my agent, okay, go ahead and find me the best college in design, right? And figure out who are the best professors out there. What are the courses that they do, right? Book me those classes and get me those admissions and all of those things, right? So you actually go out and request that agent to complete all of this task for you. So I think the world is moving pretty fast as far as the technology is concerned. It's just that's why I'm saying it's 24 hours. It was mostly the orientation that you were able to get to some of those areas. But I think the journey starts from here. And if my team would not have mentioned to you, let me just share that at our IIC arm of, and your respective colleges would have those IIC arms, we support up to 50,000 rupees for tinkering with some of those ideas that you kind of get. Right? And the essential idea is that you need to break some of those things, you know, the DIY kind of kits that you're trying to build, right? Then if you are able to get some of those projects in a project shape, we have something called as a pre-incubation center called KRIA, which is where you were housed or hosted at. That pre-incubation hub essentially supports you with 3 things. One is the mentors from the industry. You know, some of you would have tasted the jury members or mentors and so on and so forth. But the quality people needs to be there out of your academic circle, right? Your academic fraternity people have been teaching you phenomenally well, right? But that stops right there. But you need some industry folks to help you out, to guide you, to build those products and services, you know, at a TRL level 2, 3, 4 kind of a thing. That's the pre-incubation. And we, you know, the first thing is the people support that we provide. Second is the infra support, right? Most of these hardware need a prototyping facilities, right? You need to have some of those hardware support where you can make your hardware prototypes. Third is the funding support. So from 50,000 at the tinkering level, we provide up to 5 lakhs. We make it 10x for the projects who are going to build their projects from TRL level 1, 2, 3 kind of a journey. And then when some of you are interested in doing the real startups in the world, you know, where is the skin in the game kind of thing starts happening, where most of our focus is through creating or increasing your investor readiness level, right? From a TRL level, then you move to the IRL levels, you know, and which is where we kind of provide you an opportunity for a lot of the startups at our center, an opportunity to pitch before the investors of up to 50 lakh funding. Right? It's a non-dilutive funding, by the way. It's not an equity capital that I'm talking about. So if you look at the overall expanse of what we try to do with our youngsters, is provide them some grant mechanism, some debt mechanism, non-dilutive, and then eventually an equity capital where they can actually build upon you know, the startup that they are trying to do. So I think you can go back into your institutions. You can look at if those things exist. If it exists, fantastic. If they don't stop there. Please reach out to my team, one of the other members that you would have met. I am opening it up for everybody because it's not limited to MIT-ADT University that startups इन्हीं के यहाँ के ही बच्चे बनाएंगे, startups सभी लोगों को बनानी है, क्योंकि जब तक सब लोग इसको बनाएंगे नहीं, I think तब तक ये हम लोग आगे इसको बढ़ा नहीं सकते. So I think with that I would request all of you to build upon what you have done in last 24 hours and make sure that some of you take this passion forward and create some products and services into the form of startups. And this MIT-ADT University is all open to support even that journey of yours which you want to take. So once again, thank you and welcome all of you for coming here. No matter who wins, but everybody is a winner here, and I congratulate all of you guys here for coming to this far. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wisdom words. Now I would request our Pro Vice Chancellor from Technology Cluster, Dr. Ramchandra Pujeri, sir, to please come and address our budding engineers. Okay. So, sir said that first let's start with the prizes. So can you all imagine how should we go ahead with the sequence? From lower to bottom or top to bottom? Lower, okay. So we have IEEE Pune chapter organized an internship program under EMBS in which 4 teams received an Outstanding Achievement Award. So now I request all the 4 teams to please come and take your certificates. The teams are the team originator. Taliyon ki gadgadahat should be continue. Team Neuronexus, team CBC, team Excelsiors. Okay, so I would request team originators to please come up on the stage and receive your certificate. The members of Team Excelsior, please come out on the stage. A big round of applause for these students. They have received an award for internship program under EMBS for IEEE Pune chapter. Next, the team is CBC. Congratulations, team CBC. You people have shown a good hard work, and congratulations to you all. Next one, we come for the Consolidation Award under EMBS Pune chapter, a prize worth of rupees 10,000. Can anyone have any guesses? A consolation prize of 10,000. Anyone, any guesses? So here we announce a consolation prize to the team CBC. Congratulations. The team members are Augustine, Abhirami, Anitita, Arvind. Congratulations to all 3 of you.
Let's keep the applause going on for all our winners here. They are already winners.
These Your clappings are the pay hard for them. Next team, second runner-up team. Any guesses? Okay, so we have Medigard. The team Medigard. Congratulations to you all. We have a prize worth of amount 30,000 rupees to you all. The team members are
Chandru D, Harish Raghavendran S, Varun Akash M, Sudarshanan S, and Sushmita. Huge round of applause for our second runner-up here today, who have won this award at this IEEE Tech Sangam 2025.
Congratulations to you all. The next first runner-up team. गाड़ियों से धुआं निकलता है, हम उसको कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बुलाते हैं. So the team is, गाड़ियों से धुआं निकलता है, हम उसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बुलाते हैं. Carbon Voyagers. Congratulations. The prize money is of 70,000. The team members are
Shriram, Sunil B, Vishwesh Ram, and Divya Sridharan. Again, a huge round of applause for all our student winners here.
Now the time has come for the winner team.
Any guesses? Anyone? Who is the winner?
The winner team. Can anyone tell me, you people are the budding engineers, the budding scientists. Universe में कौन सी rays निकलती है? Universe में कौन सी rays निकलती है? Cosmic rays. So we have cosmic compilers. Congratulations to the team, Cosmic Compilers. The prize money is huge. Ma'am, any guesses of prize money?
I think maximum 50,000, mostly.
It's 1 lakh. Congratulations to Cosmic Compilers. The members are Pranjali, Nishant, Parth Sawant, Chetan Shinde, Mihir Mehta. A huge round of applause to them, please. They have worked harder and harder.
Once again, many, many congratulations to all our winning teams who have really dedicated a lot of hard work. I think so.
I have to conclude now. Thank you. Thank you for this great event. I just finished within 2 hours. No, 2 minutes. After having said, we got, the next expert visit to our university. After the visit, until the visit, we were very much, busy. And after the visit, my fellow, can I ask all the volunteers to stand up? All the IEEE students. Can you give a big round of applause to all these guys? If I ask them to come, I think you can come front. You can come front. All the volunteers, please come. You can come here. I can join with you for a photo. Please come here.
All of you come and stand there. I would like to have a photo with them. That's the reason I'm calling them. All of you sit and Suresh, you arrange that. In a small group, you arrange fast. You know, can I get a mic? Can I have mic? कुछ लोग बैठो बोलो ना इधर. So thanks to this IEEE team of my student branch. You know, they came to us and then, sir, we want to do something. Then immediately I told you can go ahead with the hackathon program. But volunteers, we need to have a very, very, very grand hackathon. Actually, I wanted you people to have a very grand. But somehow it has missed with many of my duties. It is my fault. Actually, I wanted to conduct in a very grand level. We will do that. As the name says, very, what do you call the name is very much implies. I don't want to go into detail about that. We are done in that. And I heard most of the state students were there. And I need not only these many, because Mohit Dubey was saying about it is, you know, the second largest hackathon. That's what exactly I wanted to. That is what I had an objective in my mind. And we will all do that, 101% next time. And Tech Sangam, one of the best, you know, the calendar event it's supposed to be. And I want all of you to conduct that in a very grand level. Because IEEE is not today's one. IEEE stands for so many years old non-profit organization in the whole world. It's not in the country as well. So let me first of all, I will not go into the philosophy of hackathon and other things you already know. The more important objectives for conducting this hackathon is for you people. To have ensure the networking, to have the team building, to have the courage for you people, to have the so-called, whether you like it or not like it, you need to code over there, right? You all agree with me, right or not? When teacher teach in the class about the programming, you least bother to do any kind of activity over there. But when it comes to somebody was saying, it's something like a war room. So that's what exactly everybody has to come out in that. So the programmer has to get, because you might be hearing many kind of things, IT industry have recession, this, that, but it may not be there for the one who is smart in the code. Whenever we have a good coder, you all know about that, I will not teach you again. A big notation, because I'm a computer man. It should be n minus 1, not n exactly also, right? Then you will be a good programmer, and that you learn. And you have the skill development for your own self. That is what exactly the objective. What is the benefit for the organization? We have the talent acquisition. We have the skill development people, more number. We have the engagement of the faculty. We have the engagement of the student who are here as a volunteer, and many more. And this is what exactly we want to do. And tomorrow you have to, that is the reason in many of the company, whenever I see my TPO teams, I mean the training placement office teams, I always see that people are asking them, HR is asking how many hackathon you attended. That is what exactly. The creativity which comes from you people by having the critical and creative thinking in your mind, that is exactly the outcome of your hackathon. And nevertheless, in every event, you might find the, you know, what do you call that, a prizes. Okay, you are all the prize winner. You do not worry about I won't, I was not able to reach you. Kindly, can you give a big round of applause for yourself, because continuously you had 24 hours, the hackathon work. So you do not think about that. One day you also get, and those who have, they receive the prize, it doesn't mean like you have to stop. I was just wondering, whenever the prize, till third prize, Suresh, everybody were from Tamil Nadu. And those who are in Tamil Nadu, I am a professor from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore. Who are all Tamil Nadu? Can you raise your hand? Uh, so you might be knowing about where I come from, one of the best, So meaning saying that you have to work very hard. I understand from Sairam and SSN, those students who are, that is the opportunity what you are going to get, and it's very good that you all came all the way. Many students come from many other state. I'm very happy. I hope you all had a wonderful hospitality. Our team, MIT, the MIT group of institution and under that MIT Art Design Technology University is meant for Atiti Devo. That is called, we have a guest of honor. First of all, that is very important. We have taken care, my team has taken care. Hopefully you all agree with me, because from your face, mostly you are tired because 24 hours you work very hard. But I think they have provided very, the well equipped furnitures and all the facilities and the food. I hope you all enjoy. And we will continue to have the every 4 months, every 6 months, a big hackathon. We already decided you can participate in that. Once again, I wish you all the best for who are all the participants from outside and inside the Maharashtra. Thank you so much for you guys, because you are the one who have make this kind of event as a grand success. And I also thank all my team members, my faculty members who have worked, because unless otherwise it is a teamwork, unless otherwise we work very hard together to ensure the leader to get a name. That is all the team members, and I think you all worked. Do not worry again, those who have got the certificate of appreciation, whether you received or not received, doesn't matter. You are there in my heart. Suresh? You're all in my heart, and I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring our engineers. Now I would request the Professor Suresh Kapre, sir, to please come for vote of thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. So the last part of the program is vote of thanks. So it is my indeed honor to deliver the vote of thanks for this valedictory functions of the IEEE Take Sangam Hackathon 2025. So first and foremost, I wanted to thank our chief guest, Mr. Vinay Gule, Director of Software Engineering, Principal Global Services, for gracing our event. You have taken a time from your busy schedule and you attended this function, and this is a kind of motivation to our students. Thank you so much, sir. Then I wanted to thank Mr. Manish Saha, Engineering Manager, Innovation Lead at Philips India. Thank you so much, sir. You have spent such time with us, and you have given your speech, which was truly valuable for us. Then I wanted to thank Mr. Aniruddha Shahapure, POP Niti Ayog. Sir is truly mentor for us. He is visiting to our university, and he is giving his insights on how the industry and the innovation can be laid ahead. So thank you so much, sir, for gracing this event. We also express our sincere appreciation to the visionary leadership of MIT-ADT University. I wanted to thank our beloved Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad, Executive President, MIT-ADT University, for his vision and the constant motivation. I wanted to thank Professor Dr. Rajesh S., Vice Chancellor, MIT-ADT University, for his valuable guidance. Professor Dr. Ramchandra Pujari, Pro Vice Chancellor, for his address and the unwavering support in ensuring every detail of this hackathon to the grand success. So we, the team, sir, will ensure next time we will take this event to the grand and mega level. Then I wanted to thank Dr. Mohit Dubey, Pro Vice Chancellor, again from MIT-ADT University, who is the leader behind innovation and the research culture in MIT-ADT University. Sir is always motivating for different activities at MIT-ADT University and startups, pre-incubation, incubation, which is led by the sir. I wanted to thank Dr. Nishan Tikekar, sir, who is the Director, AIC IIC, for the contribution for fostering entrepreneurial and the innovative thinking at MIT-ADT University. I wanted to thank Dr. Rajneesh Kaur Sachdev, Dean Academics, MIT-ADT University, for her academic support and the encouragement in each and every academic activity. With her permissions only, all organizing teams can spare their time from the academics, and such a kind of event can be taken ahead at the next level. We are grateful for our sponsorer, that is the PERA, Prominent Education Research Association, who have given the funds for this event. So I wanted to do the special mentions of Dr. Hanmant Pawar, who is the CEO of PERA, for believing in our vision. To our organizing team, I wanted to say that their dedicational efforts are exceptional. Because sir have already said words, sir have made my work very easy. Sir have made the photographs, or we can say the appreciation of all the organizing student teams as well as the faculty teams. I wanted to take the names here. Managing organizing team led by the convener, Dr. Reena Pagare ma'am. She is the instrumental behind this hackathon. She is the chair in IEEE. So her continuous effort, this is not the activity of yesterday we started and today we are finishing. The hard work is started since 3 months back, continuously formulating the teams, then taking all the themes, problem statements, submission, registrations, evaluations, idea filtering, and then sending the messages, emails to the teams, their hospitality, every aspect is very important, for which the team is continuously working since last 3 months. And today is the event which is completed with the grand success. So I wanted to take the name of my team along with the Dr. Reena Pagare. She is the convener. We have Dr. Nitin More, who is the coordinator, co-coordinator, Professor Trupti Kudale, Professor Vilas Khedekar for the continuous efforts into this. Team by team, I'll take the name because this is important so that the team will be continuously motivated and they will work. In the jury and committee evaluation, we have Dr. Suvarna Pawar, Dr. Nilima Ram Teke, Dr. Rajendra Pawar, Dr. Anand Kaulge. In registration and the communication, we have Dr. Umang Garg, Dr. Aditya Pai, Dr. Deepa Mishra. For the venue arrangement, we have Dr. Nilesh Thorat, Sumit Hirve, Dr. Professor Rahul Bemde, Professor Rohidas Sangore, Vikas More. Then we have the Professor Harshad Lokhande. In the inauguration and the valedictory committee, we have Dr. Sharon Kistra. In the invitation committee, Chaitanya Garware sir. Then we have the guest and the hospitality, Dr. Tushar Mote, Dr. Anuja Jadhav, Professor Shweta Yadav, Professor Rahul More. Anchoring and the script committee, Dr. Shubhra Mathur and Professor Sneha Singha. Wonderful job the team have done. Technical infrastructure committee, Professor Amol Bhosle, Professor Manoj Shinde, Yuvraj Nikam, Mr. Amar Ganerkar, Mr. Praveen. Then from design and the printing, we have Professor Namrata Naikwade, Professor Deepak Naik, Professor Ranjana Kale, Professor Dipali Lokre. Sponsorship and the industry connect, we have Professor Sonali Deshpande, Dr. Nalaude. Then prize and the certificate committee, Professor Disha Gabane, then Professor Ananta Kaulge, Dr. Manisha Galfade. Documentation and the report committee, we have Professor Jyoti Gabane, Professor Priya Khune, Trupti Kudare ma'am, Dr. Anuja Jadhav. Mentoring coordination committee, Dr. P.D. Patil, Professor Smita Gumaste, Professor Bhagesri Shankar, Dr. Suvarna, Professor Harshad Lokhande, Dr. Aman Singh, Professor Swapnil Chaudhary, Dr. Atul Thakre, Dr. Sagar Tambe, Dr. Nitish Das. Logistic and the refreshment committee, Professor Aman Kamble, Rajesh Halke, Professor Pranav Chipalkatti, Professor Viresh Vanrote. So all the food arrangement and the logistic have been done by this committee. Then emergency help desk committee, Professor Sachin Jagdale and Professor Pratik Kamble. Then budget, Professor Rupesh and Professor Kiran Shinde. So this is a huge list we have. So I want a round of applause for whole the organizing team, because these are the continuous efforts, and today we are closing it. Thank you so much everyone for this. Finally, we wanted to thank our all the vice chancellor, principals, deans, director of the all participating universities and institution of yours. To the all participant, finally I wanted to say thanks, because your enthusiasm, creativity, innovative ideas are truly heart of IEEE Hackathon. Congratulations everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your vote of thanks. Last but not the least, we have 4 different students more. For overall coordination, the students are Roshan Varane, Kushal Patel, Sujal, and Anushka, for their restless work for the whole IEEE Tech Sangam 2025. Thank you so much, the team. Now we will have